Hey guys and girls, this is Snowy here and welcome to part 41 of Freedom City here in City Skylines. Oh yes. In the previous episode, I have been building up these extra industries over here. Namely these ore industry and this farming industry. To accommodate more these warehouses over here. I said to you like, well, you know what, if everything is okay, everything is fine, I'll also build an offline, oil industry, and I did it over here as well. Now, I thought to myself like, from what I've built, I thought like, oh, it's not bad. I thought it works out pretty well. And actually also this roundabout I found kind of, well done, to my feeling. I don't know how to describe it, but it is. Once I have made it, I had the feeling like, also with that new tool, the network multi-tool, I was like, yeah, this thing really works, because I applied some of these items with this tool that I did not show yet, but it really is something, From what I also can see, I don't think I applied some lane management yet on this roundabout. From what I can see, let's just check it out. So let's go to traffic manager, let's check it out. I don't think so. Let's do a control shift and click. I did not. Okay. Well, in this case I will 60 and this. Yeah, okay. This is okay. This is okay. This and this and this is okay. I did not even nice roundabout. I did not even do something with it. But also, in order to make sure that the oil, or at least the products from the oil, like the plastics and the petroleum, would get to their places not only through this road over here, going all around it, but also going through it over this road, because this whole roundabout was sitting on a hill or leaning against a hill. It was like kind of interesting to figure out how to actually make it, and I think it worked out pretty nice. So this road here, you can see it is running all the way across this area, across the the river here, and look at this beauty what I made here. I think I even made a screenshot of this thing, and it was of my own design. I thought to myself like, well, you know what, I'm going to try this out, and I have no name for it. I have no name for this. What is this? The spider oval about thingy, whatever. No, it's sort of a trumpet exchange. No, I don't know. And especially this was kind of interesting because I was thinking about like how do I make this come together, and I figured it out like this, and it works. It actually works. And also I'm also in, I don't understand why this small 4-lane road is black. Unless you make a roundabout of it, it is like black, like this. But once you attach a roundabout to it or something else, it turns like gray. So how that is possible, I don't know. I have no idea. But anyway, I made this and I thought like, well, this is a nice thing, just by looking at it. And also use the intersection marking tool and, well, all that, that kind of stuff. Very interesting. And for some weird reason, this thing is constantly coming back. I don't know why, but every time this pillar is coming back, I throw it back into the ground, but constantly it hops back up again. I don't know why. Now, I want to show you something else which is more interesting, which is like this. Control L will show you the counter and object limit data. Now I'm looking at this value here, path units, and I'm thinking path units, what exactly does it mean? Because it's nearly at the end of its ropes. Now, does this mean like paths units? I mean, it says basically number of paths in use by the pathfinder. So what is a pathfinder? Is that a ship finding its way to a location? Is that it? I don't know. But look at the amount of vehicles that are active. 25,000 vehicles active. Now you would think like that would result, especially when you have like, oh, wait a second. When you are playing with despawn mode off, if you have so many vehicles active, then you must have like traffic for days. But in reality, my traffic is still sitting at 80%, so that is not something to complain about. This combination, 80% traffic, 81, despawn off, 25,000 vehicles on the road, that's like insane. My computer is barely holding up, and still it goes on. But I don't know what the limit of this will mean for the game. And also this number is creeping closely toward the 32,000 net nodes. You know, those are just the nodes that are in between the segments of your roads and your train tracks, everything. So yeah, we are sort of nearing the end of this map a little bit. And I find that, you know, a pity, because there's so much I want to do here. But okay, there's another thing I want to address, and that is about the train jams that I, recently talked about, and they start even to become worse than last time I loaded up the game. I see them here, going all the way here. I see them everywhere. Now, I'm not really an expert in solving train jams, because the problem with train jams is always they are usually not that localized. Once they start, they go across your entire track and then try to figure out where is exactly the problem. And as far as I know, I always take a lot of space with my trains. I always make sure that these T-junctions always have enough space to fit a train inside of them. I always make like bypasses, for example. I mean, now let's take this for example. You have like this station over here, is cargo terminal, and this cargo terminal has even two bypasses. It has a bypass here and on the other side, to the right side. And why these guys are stopping? Yeah, these guys are also going this way, and they're coming here together. Yep, and they are sitting in each other's way over here. So that's not a good thing. So let's see. These trains are coming from here. They take the bypass around the station, but they cannot go further. Okay, let's follow that and see. Let's see what we can make of it. So they join here together. Now that would normally not be an issue if things would move on further on. So let's see where they stall more. That train was still going on, but I think that's a passenger line. Okay, more trains here. Okay, here we see like, let me have a look. This train over here is waiting. He is waiting for this train to move on, which it doesn't. That also keeps this train for moving on straight on. Okay, so why is this train not moving on? There is a gap in between. Maybe it's not large enough, I don't know. But this train is causing this train to stop. Okay, so the cause is somewhere here. Okay, here we go. We follow this. This goes underground. Okay, then we come here. Okay, here I see a part of the culprit, because the trains which are coming from here are trying to take the faster route across this area. Probably this train does. It takes the faster route over this line, and then it blocks basically this one. Okay, so maybe I can solve this by applying a two-directional approach. So let me see. I use this option. I do a one-way to that side and a one-way to this side. I'm not 100% sure if it will help, but we will see. So let's see. Let's turn off the guidelines and take this option. And let's see how we are going to do this. I think we need to go underground from here. I don't see any other option. Okay, that means like now that why is this guy waiting? Yeah, maybe this distance is too short. I don't know. For 100% sure. Okay, wait a sec. Wait. Let's take this again. Let's take this again. You know what? Let me take this and take it from here. This one-way path, like this. Yeah. And then, you know what? Just hook it. What was it? -12? Yeah, here. Bend it like that, and then hook it onto there. Okay, now let's remove this section, and we have like a problem there underground. Okay, that's the problem. Oh, I stay here. Here you go. Okay, now that should supposed to move on now. You know, one way there and one way there. Okay, so now still they are, you know, standing still, but these guys are already moving. Okay, why are these guys standing still? I will follow them and let's check it out. What's the problem? Where's the problem here? Ah, this is the same issue. This guy is going over that piece of bypass and blocks this one. Actually the same issue. Okay, let's try also the same approach here. Okay, turn it around. Now this is fine, okay. And let's bend it. Come on. Let's bend this a little bit. Yeah. Now let me check out the speed. This is 50, that's a rather slow. Let's make it an 80. So trains who really want to bypass can now bypass. Okay, they're moving. Look at that, that's nice. Okay, let's continue what we can see more on this path. And okay, it ends up, ooh, look at those trucks. It ends up in this station over here. Okay. Now this is like, ooh, it's interesting. These guys, okay. How to fix this? Because they want to cross over to probably the other side. Yeah, you see this guy, he's going that way. But it's already moving, so maybe it needs a little bit of time. It will unclog itself. But I'm also thinking, can I help these guys make the crossover easier? And this line, where is this line going? This line is going to where is this going? Where's this going? This is going all the way to holy schmoly. Oh my god, it's also trains for days here as well. Pew! Okay. That is what I'm saying. The problem with trains is like once they start to clog up, it's very difficult to find the exact source of it. So where was I? I lost track. Oh yeah, here. So these are actually sort of unclogging themselves a little bit, but I think like, I don't know, these ones are going towards there are not many trains on this line, so these are actually moving again, sort of. These are standing still. Maybe too many trains are coming together here. It's hard to say actually. You know, I do know for a fact that this is a very busy train cargo harbor, because of, you know, all the ships docking and, you know, from the forest industry here as well. Yeah, it makes me think, you know, what is best? Maybe it's not such a bad idea to divert some of that traffic by adding another cargo station, cargo harbor, I mean. Let me see. I want to fix this, but just a normal cargo harbor, and we will. Let's see. We'll plunk it down, then. Let me think. If they go that way, where does the stuff come from? If we do it here, yeah. I cannot go closer. I will try here. Because I think if I make a road from here to there, it will just be closer than to this station. Maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe, yeah, I can also make this road a little bit longer. That might help. Now let's see how we can do this. We take the 2-lane, this one. Now let me see. Shortest route from here to there is from here to bring it up into the air. Okay, like that. I'm going to. Oh yeah, shortest route. It's it's like here. Okay, this is going to be tight. Home. Yeah, like that. Okay, and then let's bend around a little bit with the move it mod, and also take this a little bit closer, take this a little bit closer. See, is there enough space left? There is. And let's grab, nope, wrong button. Let's grab the node controller here and say like slope. Yeah, that's okay. Now these guys are already going there. That's a good thing. They can't even go back. That's interesting. You know, from what I know from the game is that if trucks go into a road like this, to this kind of harbor, they will just despawn and they will respawn at their location. But if you have like a road there, they will just drive back. As far as I know, I'm not 100% sure, but that's what I know. Now, what I will do also is make this road a little bit longer, so they will be less tempted to take this cargo harbor, and then we will delete this part in between. This is like a nasty bend, but also if we do reduce the speed, it's already 40. Okay, then let's increase this speed like to 60. Yeah, also this 60. I wonder where these trucks are going, really. If they just spawn and despawn, you know, that's a better solution than to let them drive back to their facility. Okay, let's give them dedicated turning lanes here. Okay, also take the node controller, yes, to make this bend a lot smoother. Like that. Okay. And let's decrease the speed on this road to 30. That's very slow, but okay. Let's increase it here to 60, so they will drive on also a little bit more here. Yeah, that will be fine.
And the family rivalry that nearly destroyed it. It's a tale about opening your heart, finding acceptance, and inventing the most efficient means of
still we have like a lot of trains here. I wonder if they can go the other way somewhere around. I mean, these lines, for example, they are empty, barely used. So what if I make a connection that goes around it and then connect it up to here? Would that help? Or maybe to this line here? I'm not 100% sure about that. I think maybe I can do it by applying just a one-way train line. Let's just, yeah, we can do that. Take the straight route, okay. It might help, I don't know. This piece is a little bit short, but it's one way only, so that does not really matter. Okay, it might provide a way out of for trains to get out of here instead of going back all the time. So what I can see now is that all the train jams here are gone now, because most of these trucks are now taking this cargo harbor, which I'm very happy with, instead of taking this one. Alleviates the trains a little. Well, a little indeed, because they're still they're still stalling here. Oh my gosh, why is that happening? Now let me follow this again back. So these are just okay. Now there's some blockage somewhere else. Where are they going? Here. Okay, so it happens here on this T-junction, yes. Now my thoughts are like how to fix such a thing like this, you know? I spoke the other day with a guy on the Steam workshop, and he basically said to me like, you know what, you should treat train lines just like you do with traffic. I mean, such a T-junction like this, well, if you have like only one or two of them, it will work with a few stations. But if you have more than that, then definitely it will not work. I'm thinking about, can you even make a roundabout of a train? I don't know, but it's interesting. So let's pause. Delete. I'm thinking about making a roundabout of a train line. Is that possible? I don't know. Sincerely, I don't know. Do I have the space for it? I have to make space for it here. Sorry. I'm going to try this. I have no idea if it works. So, that roundabout of a train line. Now let me press play. So those trains disappear. Now let me have a look. For example, let's start here. Let's take this option and let's raise it. Also turn the snap tool on. Let's raise it to like, what is the height of this thing? 12 meters. Okay, 12 it is. Okay, now let's try this. From 13. Okay, let's see. Diameter of this thing will be 15 by 15. Is that okay? 14, 15. Okay. And also use a one-way track would be helpful. And that is pointing into the right direction. Okay, fair enough. Another 15 by 15. Yeah. Another 15 by 15. Yeah. And another 15 by 15. Okay. Now I determined also, I discovered that with this tool you can make a perfect circle, and you do it with this option, arrange at circle mode. So if you click this button and it says like basically click to complete a circle selection. Now it already press Control space and I press enter. Okay, so it was not a perfect circle. Now it is a perfect circle. It's interesting to see. And what we can actually do is, like, we have now this train line over here, but we can use the nodes to create in and outlets. Now I hope that that will work. So let's say this is an outlet. Now I want to connect it to there. Oh, wait a second. The train must be able to take the corner. Okay, so let's connect it to there. Yeah, that is possible. Okay, and then I can barely see anything. Darn it. And from here, it should be able to connect to there. Okay, so I press play for just a sec, because this train is blocking my view. Go away. Okay, so this is there. That's possible. This is there, yes, and here also. Okay, fair enough. Now we take this one. This is something. This is really something. Come on. Come on. Now, from here, let's see. Where do we connect? We also require the train length to keep that into account. Okay, let's connect this up to there. Yeah. And here, from here, let's see how we are going to do that. Okay, let's take this like that, and then from here to... That's a disconnect. Okay, so wait a second. Well, got the snapping tool on, that is the culprit. Let's make it like that and then connect it from here to there. Great, looks very solid. Okay, let's move this around a little bit to make it nice. Nice and functional would be nice, but use this option to say like here and there to make it slopey the right way. Yes, that is okay. And then we have like this train line over here. Now let me delete this part and then use the one-way track to connect this piece up to, let me see where's the node. There's a node. Or that node. Which node are we choosing? I think this one. Let me see. Let me also put it down. 12. Okay, that works. And then from this node, we take it all the way to there. Okay, now we are using the move it mod, and we see like that there's like, now there's a connection. These two are very close together, but I'm not sure, you know. Don't forget the pillar. Okay. And also here, move it off the road. Oh my god, look at that height. Okay, wait a second. This one and this one and this node, align it with the roundabout. Ka-ching! And that is not working well with the road. That I can see for sure now. So I don't see any reason why the road cannot go down a bit from here. And here also the road can go down, why not? Also here. Yeah. Okay, I think this is okay. Okay. Well, I have no idea. I have no idea if this would work. Priority signs on a roundabout made of tracks. Let me just check. Control, Shift, and click. It does. Well, let's press play. Let's see what what happens here. I have never done this before. Made a roundabout of a train track. Well, I think they will stall anyway because they are stalled here. Okay, so let's move on and check this out. So these guys are, oh yes, of course, this is the same issue as on the other block. Remember, this is like the bypass. Yep. Give me a moment. I'll be right back. Right, so what I did now is I made a bypass around here, you know, that goes to the right, and also one that goes that way. Still they are stalling, by the way. I don't know why, because these guys want to go in here, probably towards the station, and they are held up maybe by these guys, which is kind of odd because there's like already a train jam going towards the train about. So the trainabout does not seem to really be helping in this regard. I think also you have to work in, I think, more in three dimensions instead of this. I think. I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back, and as you can see, it's just a concept, because as you can see it's not completely perfect in the sense of finishing touch, if you know what I mean. So this has to go down a little bit like that. I mean, but this is the concept idea. The idea is like using one-way tracks to make sure that no train is basically sitting in each other's way. So let me see, let me also make this go down a bit. Like I said, this is just a proof of concept to see whether this works or not. I mean, the aesthetics is for something later. The idea is whether if a train is coming from here, whether they want to go to the right, they take this lane, which is No, wait a second. If they come from this side, they go to... And if they want to go to the right, then... Oh, they cannot even go to the right. I forgot that. Yeah. Oops. So, my mistake. So what we need is like an additional line coming from here, going basically to there. Oh, my life. Oh, I can join it on that line. Yeah, okay, fair enough. So we take it to there. And, oop. Just a sec. This first, okay. And let's make this join this line there. Yeah. Now in theory this should work. Now I will also time-lapse this stuff. And let's just see what happens if we go to full screen mode and we will watch this spaghetti thing. Let's see which gives the best overview. We have this distance junk over here. And let's just see what happens, shall we? Here we go. Well, what can I say? I think it's sort of working. I do see a lot of stalling here sometimes, but that's just because, you know, these trains cannot go on. They do travel on here now, I think, around this one. Now I do know that there is somewhere on the map a spot where I have like a very long bypass, but only on one side. Now I don't know where, and you know the problem with cargo lines is like you cannot see them really well on the map. Oh yeah, I think I already found it. I think this is this the one? No, this is not the one. Yeah, this is the one. No, this is not the one because this one has the... This is just a one-way bypass coming from this side, yes, and it comes back together here. But it does not go... Yeah, okay, it does go basically here to that side. Yeah, okay, so... But that really does not make any difference because the most traffic is coming from that side to that side. It's just a lot of trains around here. And they are stalling again here. Ooh, my life. Oh, we have another T-junction here. Oh, it goes to that station. Okay, yeah. The same issues. Yeah. Still, I believe it should not really be an issue because under normal circumstances, you know, having just a station over here, as long as this line is long enough, like this train is now doing, it will just, you know, go on. And this one, it goes that way, so... And then it comes here. Yeah, we do have a little bit of stalling here and there, but that is caused by this thing. But maybe if I connect this up to here somehow, maybe it will play a lesser part. I don't know. It's, you know, trains for me, it's like, yeah, usually I don't have any issues with it, but like I said, on this map I have already like so much vehicles active. Like I show you here, a little bit less now. Oh. And also here they're stalling, and here there's no reason for stalling. Here they're coming together. Now this one has to wait, but yeah, that's normal. And then they go this way, and here there's nothing. Here's everything fine. Here's everything fine. This is going outside of the map. There are no issues because we have like incoming and outgoing. So that's no problem. So do we even have issues anywhere on the map, regarding trains at the moment? Real issues, I mean. Let me check this out. Can I see that on here? Let me see. We have here, it's a little bit busy. Let me follow this route. It's going to here. This is going to... Oh yeah, this is the extra connection I made. I don't see any issues there. This is going outside of the map here also. I don't see any issues there either. Let me have a look here again. So this is the train line, which is coming from the cargo harbor, which is over here. This one has no issues anymore. I don't see any trains. Let me have a look. No trains here anymore. Well, this is fine. This is empty. This is all empty. Yeah, this is fine. This is splitting up. Yep, this used to be filled up. This has been cleared. Okay, it has been cleared. Yeah. I think that we have solved most of the traffic, the train issues, except, well, it's going a little bit... Okay, I put this together in a rush. I have to admit that. I put this together in a rush, and it looks like spaghetti. I admit it. So what I think I will do between this episode and episode 42, I will make this a little bit more tidier, and also do something about this little. I don't like this. This is too. I don't know. These are two lines coming into one, and for some reason, this does not mix well together. I think this needs more space somehow. I don't know. I will make this more pretty. So I think for the time being I have nothing to complain, because the traffic is sitting at 80% for the amount of vehicles that are active. That's not bad. That's certainly not bad at all. So still a lot of vehicles around here. Wow. Look at that. And yeah, this is like I said, is the new oil industry, which is running basically fine. We have like all the barracks over here with some roundabouts. I created, well, like this nice big roundabout, which is doing fine. A little offshoot here to the highway, so they can go also to the other side. And yeah, how about the the warehouses? Are they filling up gradually? How is the money doing, by the way, with the industries? Let me check. Ooh, this amount is already a lot bigger than it was last time. So we are definitely making progress. Also, the expenses have been increasing, but it's gradually filling up. Not completely, but... Well, there are enough crops, that's for sure. Metals is still zero. Metals is coming from the ore industry, and the ore industry is just around the corner. Which is interesting, because the metals are produced by these guys. Metals. And these are emptying the stuff, basically. Although, if you put these to empty, then... Empty is usually set for export. So, yeah, sometimes I doubt about that, if that is a wise choice to put these things to empty. Because I think these guys are only exporting. Wait a second, let me see. Owner, small warehouse. Delivering metal products to small warehouse. Delivering metal... Owner, small warehouse. Okay, he comes from this warehouse, and this warehouse is set to empty. Okay, that's a good sign, and he is going to the other small warehouse, which is over here. Okay. I did not say anything. Everything fine. Okay. Okay, so... Okay, guys. long episode. Train fixing. Spaghetti fixing. Train fixing. Well, you name it. Yeah, anyway. I call it spaghetti train fixing. Anyway. So, I will see you guys back in episode 42. I will fix this mess, what you're seeing here, off screen. And yeah, and then hopefully we will have like a solid train connection. Okay guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you the next time. See you. Bye bye.